My daughter-in-law kicked me out of my own house after my husband passed away, claiming I had no right to the property. She didn't know that my late husband and I signed a legal life estate deed 10 years ago, meaning she can't legally touch a single brick as long as I'm alive. My name is Margaret. For over 40 years, my husband and I worked day and night to build our life, eventually purchasing a beautiful luxury estate. After his heartbreaking passing last month, my son brought his new wife, Chloe, to live with me. I welcomed them with an open heart, thinking they would support me in my grief. But the moment Chloe unpacked her bags, her toxic attitude changed the entire house. She began treating me like an unwanted stranger, constantly making snide remarks about my presence, and telling my son that having an old woman around was ruining her social status. Yesterday morning, I returned home from the grocery store and walked into absolute chaos. Two strange moving men were aggressively throwing my precious family photo albums, my clothes, and my late husband's belongings into massive plastic trash bags. Chloe was standing in the center of the hallway, holding a legal document and looking at me with pure arrogance. When I demanded to know what was happening, she laughed in my face. "Margaret, you are nothing but a useless old burden now," she sneered. "I have legally transferred this house registration. Get out of my mansion." My heart stopped and I quickly turned to my son, expecting him to defend the mother who raised him, but he just stared down at his phone, too cowardly to even look me in the eye. Chloe stepped closer, tossing my car keys onto the hard floor. "Don't bother looking at him, old woman. He won't help you. You have absolutely no power in this house anymore. This multi-million-dollar estate belongs entirely to me now, and you are officially evicted." Looking at my silent son shattered my soul, but suddenly, a wave of calm realization washed over me. I didn't yell at them, I didn't cry, and I certainly didn't beg them to let me stay. I slowly bent down, picked up my car keys from the floor, and looked Chloe straight in her greedy eyes. "You are right, Chloe," I said, keeping my voice completely smooth and calm. "You played your cards very well. If you want this mansion so badly, it is all yours. I will leave peacefully right now." Chloe laughed loudly, genuinely believing she had completely broken my spirit and won the ultimate prize. As I reached the grand front door, I stopped and turned around. Chloe was already posing for a victory selfie. "Oh, Chloe, there is just one tiny detail you forgot to check in your extreme greed," I said softly, making her freeze instantly. "You managed to trick my son into signing those registration papers over to you. But what you didn't realize is that 10 years ago, my husband and I signed a legal life estate deed, which is securely managed by our family trust lawyers." Chloe's smirk vanished and she frowned deeply. "So what? No paper can stop me," she snapped. I let out a sharp laugh. "Actually, it can, dear. According to the strict law, that deed guarantees I am the absolute owner until my last breath. 5 minutes ago, my lawyer notified the police. You wanted my mansion? Well, start unpacking your luxury dresses, because the sheriff is arriving to remove you for illegal eviction at exactly 9 tomorrow morning." I stepped into my car and drove away, leaving my greedy daughter-in-law screaming in absolute ruin.